Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing your monthly finance and career reading for the month of August. Now before I start, Pisceans, if you are a Pisces sun or a Pisces rising, uh, this will resonate with you more. If not, this is not yet August, so wait till August sets in. For some of you, you might resonate with it right away. For some of you, you might do it after a few days, and for some of you, you may not resonate at all, because as a collective, it is not possible for me to pick up the energy of every Piscean in the world. Now, if you want in-depth reading or to understand what you're going through, what you need to do, then there has to be an evaluation of your charts along with your tarot, because charts will tell about your planets, and those cannot be changed. Those are the planets and the aspects that are affecting your houses. Tarot talks about the energy, okay? So it needs to be a combination of both. And so you feel free to reach me. And if you're new, welcome, and please feel free to look around for all the videos. If you like them, then please do hit the like button and subscribe if you will. I'll be very grateful. If you want to know more about me, all the links are in the description below. All right, Pisceans, thank you so much for your donations, your private readings, and every little mail that I've received. Thank you. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And all right, so Pisces, let's see what's coming towards you in terms of finance in the month of August. Pisces. There you are. You start with transformation. Oh my God. Nice. Okay, Pisceans. Firstly, I see this energy of transformation in you as you start. If you take an inventory of how your career has been so far, I see things have changed from where you have started, how you started. Maybe you started off in a different career. Today you are doing something completely different. Or the way when you started your career, you were a different kind of person. Today you are a different, changed person. You're no longer that freshman out of college, with that wide, starry eyes and waiting to take on to the world, living in your own dream world. I see all that has changed. Okay, you have transformed. You've changed the way you work. And you have maybe it's time you are moving to a new phase of your life. You've realized that whatever work you've been doing or whatever you've been doing so far, that's done with. Nothing else can be done. It will be, if you still continue in that, it'll just continue. You'll get your pay at the end of the month or end of the week, but that's it. You live from payday to payday. So that's not going to serve you, right? So you realize that you need to bring some changes in yourself, because there's no further growth. You stop. So there needs to be changes. Change is constant. Okay. Now, what I see is, and from your losses that you've had in your career so far, your career, your money, the losses that you've had, or the mistakes that you did in your past. Maybe you made some wrong decisions. You made some wrong moves or mistakes, when you just started, or some wrong business decisions, some wrong decisions of quitting something or quitting a job or joining another company thinking it's going to pay you better, or not quitting at the right time, and now you realize. So all that has taught you that you need to be, with the Seven of Pentacles, you need to from time to time sit back and reevaluate take inventory or take stock of what you have earned and what you have lost. So this calculation of win versus lose is very important from time to time in order to realize or order to understand whether you are going right or whether you need to change direction. Because you are a fish, you live underwater. Have you seen two fishes? So what happens when there's a boulder between you? You're two fishes, right? You're not one fish. So if there is a boulder right in middle, what will you do? Which side will you go? Will you go left? Will you go right? Right? So that, how do you decide on that? You take a stock of what are the options you have and then decide. So that is very important. That is your lesson learned. It only helps you with this transformation, with this change. You need to, Pisceans, you need to focus and sit back and think on what are the things you have done so far and of which were good, and what are the things that you've done so far which were mistakes, big mistakes or small mistakes, but they were mistakes. What you need to focus on this month, I see, is the Page of Wands, which means following your heart, okay? Follow your passion. Maybe this work that you've been doing, as I said, I can sense a boredom in that work. It is a work that you're doing because there's nothing else that you can do. That is the only option you have and you're playing with it. But you know deep down that is not what you want. You've seen it all. That is not what you want. That is not your type, or that is not what you are resonating with. You need something else attracts you. Something else is waiting there for you. So this is time to embark on that adventure. With the Page of Wands, it is time to try out. Be aware of that adventure, that possibility of adventure, that journeying towards a calling, a higher calling, okay? That maybe for some Pisceans you have a plan which you're very passionate about, but till now it's all in your head and you're not being able to do anything about it. Maybe for some Pisceans you're not happy in your job. You're not happy in the work that you do. You're not happy with your business because maybe it's a family business, you're just a part of it, but you don't want to be. Maybe your family deals with, manufacturing, but you are interested in cooking. So you would love to have a restaurant of your own or a cafe of your own, or you would love to be a teacher, or you would like to be a blogger, but you're not able to do that because what you're doing is maybe admin work, some administrative work in some organization which is dead boring for you because you're not cut out for that. What attracts you is traveling places, writing blogs, writing reviews, going to the mountains, such kind of things. Or maybe you are a good film critic, you're a good shopping critic. So you would like to do something like that, or a food critic. So there is something, some passion inside you, which would mean an adventurous ride, could mean growth, could mean equal failure, but that's your heart's calling. That is where your heart lies. That is where your passion lies. Okay? Now, in your environment, as I see what is important right now, or what is playing out in your environment, is the support of known people or support of friends. So there are a group of friends or a bunch of friends who are ready to support you in whatever new thing you want to start. This time is there. This is the time for you to network with your soul family. Network with people who think like you. Network with, increase your social network. Increase your professional network. But this is the time to reach out. This Three of Cups talks about people, reaching out to people through social networking, through personal networking, through professional networking. But this definitely is more to do with social networking. It's about fun, get-togethers, social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, making friends, reaching out to the world. This is about support of friends. So you have like-minded people who think like you, that community of people who, maybe you're a nerd and you're connecting with a group of nerds who kind of resonate with you. They understand you. Maybe you're a comic addict, so you have those comic enthusiasts whom you connect with, through social media, and they become your best of friends. They support you. Okay, so something like that. Connect with people, because this is the time. The time is right for you to connect with people. Connections are very important. What you need to focus on, what the situation is calling for, is the Queen of Pentacles. You have to focus on nurturing, on growing, giving this idea of yours time. Yeah, you're networking, you want to follow your passion, fine, but you got to hold on to that thought. You cannot be thinking about it today, expecting the result tomorrow, and if it doesn't happen, then day after you're ready to leave it. No, it doesn't happen that way, Pisceans. You have to hold on to that thought. You have to nurture it so that it starts giving you returns, it starts giving you rewards. So you have to nurture it like the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you have to be patient with it. It's a seed. Here at this level, it's just a seed which you planted. Now you have friendly friends who are helping you with water and manure and all the fertilizers that you need, but you have to grow it till it makes it starts bearing fruits, and then enjoy those fruits. But you cannot be impatient, so you have to hold on to that thought. Okay, now, if you are so you have to be tenacious. Whatever idea of yours you have to be tenacious. When it comes to investments or taking risks with your investments, or thinking of diversifying your business, or quitting your job and then looking for another employment, or if you are a speculator or a trader in the market who plays with stocks and bonds, or if somebody who is in the speculation game, or somebody whose career needs a lot of risks, it means some unknown risks, risk factors, then in this month, Piscean, not a very good month for you, because if you make any investments or if you take any risks this month, then this is about connection time. This is, as I said, you need patience. But if you're taking undue risks, if you are over investing, or if you are leaving everything else just to chase that investment, or taking a huge leap of faith, then it's going to leave you overburdened. Okay, it's going to not give you, it's going to leave you with responsibilities or overload. So maybe you'll, if you're thinking of taking a bank a loan or something to start something, or if you're thinking about taking a loan and quitting your job and going back to studying, or if you are thinking about taking a loan and starting a business, quitting your job or your steady source of income, or if you're planning to do something like that, which involves risks, or if you're thinking about investing in something with your savings, then not a very good month, because this would mean responsibilities and overload. So either after you invest, you realize you have more expenses coming up towards you, or right after you invest, something else presses you for money. So there you feel stuck, or your money could be stuck, and you may feel that now you have responsibilities, now you have mortgage to pay, your loan has to be repaid, and you do not have money in hand. Okay, so not a very good month for you to take risks. Do things, plan things, connect with people, but definitely do not take risks. Okay, all right, so let's pull an oracle card and see what advice we have for career for Pisceans. Please show me, what do we have for my Pisceans? we have for Pisceans? What do we have for Pisceans? All right. This card was forming. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So you need to go back and learn, okay? Instead of taking risk, as I said, you've transformed and now you're taking, you have to from time to time take inventory of what you've lost and what you've gained. But definitely you have to follow your passion. You have support of friends, but you have to nurture it. So in order to nurture it, you have to have the right knowledge. And that right knowledge comes from you going to school. So I feel for Pisceans, if there's something very different, very new that you're planning to start, then this is the time you need to focus on learning more about it. Okay, it does not mean an institution like school. Maybe you can join an institute. Maybe you can go for, as I said, for some of you might be thinking about taking a mortgage or a loan and going in for higher studies. But it does involve you going and learning something before you dive into it. Okay, so this is the time for learning. This is the time to invest time on yourself and connect with, maybe if not an offline school, but maybe some online school or some online training. But you got to learn, study, take coaching, and then come back more confident. Okay? All right, Pisces, and this was your finance and career reading for the month of August. And I'll be back with your love and general reading. Till then, stay positive. Bye.